Hi, it's Karen from the North Suburban YMCA, and I'm glad you've joined me today. Today we're going to do strength. If you've got some weights, you can use dumbbells, or you can use soup cans, or you can use Ziploc bags filled with sand. We're going to use weights. We're going to use our body weight. We're going to use a mat. Have some water on hand in case you get thirsty, and add your own music to the day. First, we're going to get warmed up a little bit. So start with a little march in place with your chest up, your shoulders down, and your belly tight. Little march in place. Get the arms moving, the legs moving. Now give me a step tap in front. So throughout class, I want you to use your core. You're going to have that chest up, those shoulders down, and that belly tight all through class. Let's point the toe, point the fingers. These are all strength exercises. You can use an additional apparatus like a soup can or a dumbbell, or again, a Ziploc bag filled with sand. That will be great. If you can't, you can just imagine you have that, or take something, anything that can add some weight to your body. All right, let's bring it out to the side. Chest is up, shoulders are down, belly is tight. Moving those joints. Let's do a heel up to the side. Open those fingers too. Reach your arms away. Back to toes. And bring those toes behind you. Reach your arms in front of you. All we're doing is warming up. Get the blood flowing. Get the muscles working, the joints working. Now you're going to bring those knees up in front of you. Bend those arms, bend those legs, lift, lift. Now you're going to bring it up and kick, kick, gentle kick, not hard kick. Stretching out the back of your thigh, get that hamstring warmed up a little more than tapping it on the floor. Keep your back tall as you kick in front. So when you're kicking in front, I don't want you to have to round forward. I want you to keep that chest up and those shoulders down. Reach, keep the shoulders down. Good. Now we're going to stop in the middle and tap out to the side. Good. And then we're going to step wide and tap into the middle. Good. I want you to step nice and wide. Bring those pinkies up towards the ceiling. Pinkies are leading. Now give me a little squat. Good. Pinkies are still going towards the ceiling. Good. Keep your arms up now. Keep your legs wide. Give me a squat with a squeeze back. Pull those arms together behind you. One more. Now, arms are in front of you. Stretch out that upper back as you go down. All right, hands on your thighs, reach up and down, and up and down, and up and down, and up and down, and up and down. Now over, reach over, reach over, and over. All right, I hope you feel at least a little bit warmed up. We're going to start with a curtsy squat. What we're going to do is we're going to do 3 exercises in a row, and then the same 3 exercises again, and then the same 3 exercises again. So the first will be a curtsy squat. If you'd like, you can grab some weights. They can be big soup cans, small soup cans, whatever's going to be comfortable for you. If you start with one and you find it's too light or too heavy, switch to another. Go lighter, go heavier if you need to. You're going to step behind you and come back up. You're going to step behind you and come back up. So your weight, get my watch set here. So your weight is going to be on the leg that you're standing on. Join me now. Weight's on the leg you're standing on, down and up. We're going to do 30 seconds on this leg, and then 30 seconds on the other leg. Torso tall. So I'm standing on my left leg, so my weight is on my left leg. I just touch this foot down and bring it up. Touch it down, bring it up. Keep your torso tall. the whole time. Use those muscles. All right, let's switch legs. Move over a little so I don't hit the bureau. Here we go. Join me when you're ready. Torso stays tall. Now my weight is on my right leg. Good. I like to have my arms bent. You can have your arms hanging down. That's okay. You can have them on your shoulders. That's okay. This is a leg exercise, not an arm exercise. So you put your arms wherever you're comfortable. All right, next we're going to go into a lunge. Oh, I lied. Lunges are after the squats. Next we're going to squat. So let's put our hands up on our shoulders. 30 seconds. You're going to squat as deeply as you comfortably can, and then you're going to come back up. Your feet are hip width apart. Think of the four corners on the bottoms of your feet so your knees don't go together or come apart. You want them pointing straight ahead. Ready? Let's go. Tush goes back as you go down. Demonstrate it from the side too. Tush goes back. Your knees stay behind your toes the whole time. Only go as deeply as you comfortably can. Torso tall. Shoulders down. If you need to change weights and go to something lighter or heavier, by all means do. Rejoin when you're ready. Okay, so now we're going to do our lunges. So I'm going to turn sideways because I don't have enough room here to go front to back. I'm going to step back into a lunge. My back leg is going to have the heel up. Both of my knees are going to bend as I go down and up. You can hold your dumbbells straight down. You can have them on your shoulders. You could hold them at bicep curl, whatever's comfortable for you. Ready? Here we go. 30 seconds. Just a range of motion that works for you. If you can go all the way to the floor, great. But you don't have to. Front knee does not go in front of the front toes. Back heel stays up the whole time. You look good. Is your core engaged? Make sure your belly button is pushed to your spine. Down and up. We're doing 30 seconds on this leg and then 30 seconds on the other leg. All right, let's switch. Ready? Put the other leg back. Make sure you're in a good, solid, comfortable position with your chest up, your shoulders down, and your belly tight. Ready? Get set. Go. Make sure my watch worked. It did. Remember, you can go to the floor, but you don't have to. My left knee does not want me to today, so I won't. My belly button, though, is pushed to my spine. Hopefully yours is too. You're looking strong, I believe. We are done. All right. We're going to do our second set. But I need to lose my shirt because I'm toasty. Hopefully you're getting warm too. Okay. So, grab your dumbbells again. The first one is the curtsy squat. Remember, you can hold your hands wherever you want. I'm going to put mine up here this time. My mat a little closer. Okay, ready? Get set. Let's go. Down and up. There are all kinds of philosophies as to how many repetitions you should do. Today we're doing 3 sets of approximately 10 to 15 repetitions each, depending on how quickly you do the repetitions within the 30 seconds. So we are hitting that same muscle group 3 times, hopefully getting close to fatigue each time. But if not, you could try going a little heavier, a little deeper. And it's okay if you don't hit fatigue each time. We're not doing it for a very long time. All right, let's switch legs. Here we go. Down and up. Torso tall. Shoulders are down. Core is engaged. Breathe. After this, we're going to go into our squats. Looking good. Keep that torso tall. Don't round your back as you go down and up. Your weight is on the leg that you're standing on. All right, squat time. Ready? Let's go. Feet are hip width apart. Feel those four corners on the bottoms of your feet. Remember, your tush goes back. Your torso stays tall. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Your knees do not go in front of your toes. They may come forward a little bit, but they don't come in front of your toes. Make sure they don't come toward each other or spread wide apart. Keep those four corners evenly distributing your weight. All right, lunges are next. 1 foot in front, 1 foot behind. I don't care which one you start with. Back heel is up, both knees will bend. Let's go. Down and up. Torso is tall. Have plenty of weight on your front leg. You're using that back leg for balance and stabilization, but I want you using your quad, your hamstring, and your glute of your front leg to do most of the work. Breathe. You're getting a nice stretch on the front hip of your back leg. Good. You are strong. Let's switch legs. Ready? Here we go. Back heel is up, both knees bend. Join me when you're ready. Change, yes, good. Breathe. Torso is tall. Shoulders are down the whole time. Push through that front leg. Lower yourself down and raise yourself up with your weight on that front leg. Breathe. Keep your torso straight up and down. We are done. All righty. Curtsy squat again. Ready? Standing on one leg, the other leg goes behind. That's your curtsy. Ready, get set, let's go. Wherever you want your arms, is where you can hold them. If you fatigue during the third set, no problem, just be done. We are doing this, we're doing this workout to build strength. So we're trying to build strength. So if you're fatigued, that means you did the exercises enough that you fatigued those muscles and you're building strength. All right, let's switch legs. Ready? Standing on the other leg. Back and down. Here we go. Torso is tall. Keep your core engaged. Your weight is on the leg that you're standing on. Right now I'm standing on my right leg. That's the one that's doing the work. That's the one I have my weight on. My left leg just touches down and touches down. This is our last set of each of these exercises. We go from the curtsy squat to the squat. Feet hip width apart, chest up, shoulders down. Let's go. Knees stay straight ahead. Torso is tall. Keep your chin tucked in. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Breathe. Good. After our squats, we get to do our lunges, and then we're done for a while with legs. All right, lunges are next. Pick a leg to put back. Join me when you're ready. Back heel is up. Both knees are going to bend. Ready? Go. 30 seconds. A range of motion that works for you. If you need to put the weights down, put the weights down. You do not need to be a hero. If you're not using weights and you fatigue, then you need to take a break. Do not push yourself into pain. If a joint hurts, stop. If your muscles feel done, stop. If you could keep going, maybe try to find some heavier weights for next time. All right, let's switch legs. Other leg goes back. Torso tall, shoulders down. Here we go. The balance exercise too. I don't know if you saw me almost fall into my closet, but I almost fell into my closet. Torso tall, shoulders down, core engaged. Breathe. You are strong. Good. We are done. Come on up. Okay. You get to put your dumbbells down for now, or your soup cans, or your bags filled with sand. We're going to get down on the floor and do a series of plank exercises. So, we're going to do 30 seconds of a regular plank, and then 30 seconds of a rear plank, and then we're going to rotate side planks, or you could hold one side. For the second set, do the other side, and for the third set, you do 15 and 15. So, come on down. Join me. Remember, 3 sets of each of these. So, the regular plank. You could be in a full plank on your hands, or you could be in an elbow plank on your elbows. You can change it up. One time you can do hands, the next time you can do elbows. Totally up to you. I'm going to start on my elbows. You can do a plank to your knees, or you can do a plank to your feet. You get to pick. Pull your shoulders down. Tighten your belly, buttocks, and thighs. Ready, get set, go. So you're going to push those hips up off the ground. You might be at your knees, you might be at your feet. You might be on your elbows. You might be on your hands. If you find this to be challenging, take breaks. Come down to the floor, take a break, come back again. If your hips are high, that's okay, as long as you've got those shoulders pulled away from your ears. If your hips start to side down, take a break. Rest for a bit, and then come on back up. I don't want you to hurt your low back while doing this exercise or any exercise. All right, we are done. 30 seconds is up. I'm going to move my mat just a little bit this way. Okay. Next on the agenda, rear plank. If you've never done a rear plank, you can try it with us and then drop down to the floor for a bridge. If you know you can't do a rear plank for some reason, some people it hurts their neck, shoulders, or elbows, you can do a bridge. A bridge looks like this, where you push your hips up in the air. A plank, you're going to sit with your hands on the ground, and you're going to push yourself up to your hip, to your feet and your hands. You could also do this exercise on your elbows and push up. It's harder for a lot of women because we've got a shorter lever and we're pushing up our center of gravity, but you pick. I'm going to start on my elbows with this one, but you can do it to your hands. Hands is easier, but I figured since I did elbow plank, I'll do elbow rear plank. All right, ready, get set. Pull your shoulders down, squeeze your shoulder blades together, tighten your belly, buttocks, and thighs, and go. Push those hips up off the mat. Remember, you could also be doing a bridge. Notice my hips don't come too high. My hands like to be like this, but my hips are up. My shoulders are down and pulled towards my belly button and towards my hips, not up towards my ears. Squeeze your glutes, tighten your abs, tighten your thighs. You can have your feet flexed or pointed, whatever's comfortable for you. You're in the way. I didn't realize I was so close. Chin is tucked in. Push up those hips, squeeze your glutes, and we are done. Good work. Okay, side planks are next. I'm going to do a rotating side plank for the 30 seconds, but you can do your side plank to one side, and then the next time do your side plank to the other side, and then you can do 15 seconds and 15 seconds. So I've got my feet on the floor because my mat will get chewed up, but you can have your feet on your mat. If you've got a towel, you can use a towel. I would recommend just rolling it up under your elbow. You could also do this to your hand. I'm going to do it to my elbow because I did the others to my elbow. Push your chest up, pull your shoulders down, tighten your belly, your buttocks, and your thighs. Stack your shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles. You could have one foot in front of the other. Either way is fine. You could have one foot on top. You can go up to your knees, or you can go up to your feet. This is what it looks like to your knees. This is what it looks like to your feet. If that's too much for you, stop and take a break. All right? Or you can do leg raises if you know that. You can do that. We're going to do those later. So if you don't know that, then this is time for a break for you. Okay, stop talking, Karen. Ready? Get set. Here we go. 30 seconds. Push those hips up. And then I'm going to rotate. You could rotate with me, or you can just hold. It's up to you. Make sure your belly button is pushed to your spine. Push your chest up. You are strong. Even if you need to take breaks, you're challenging yourself, and that's what I want you to do. And we are done. Come on up down, and we're going to go back to our regular plank again. So, I need to move my mat a little bit. Your regular plank can be to your elbows or your hands. You can lift up to your knees or your feet. This time I'm going to do it to my hands, but you choose how you want to do it. Pull your shoulders down, squeeze your shoulder blades together, tighten your belly, buttocks, and thighs. Ready? get set, and go. Push yourself up to your knees or your feet. So this is to the hands. Different than the elbows, not dramatically. If this hurts your hands, go down to your elbows. Or you could put yourself in a fist position. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Squeeze your glutes, tighten your thighs. Get your body in as straight a line as you possibly can. Again, if you need to have your hips up, that's a-okay. If they start to sag down, though, push that belly button in. Squeeze your glutes and thighs. We're done. And then take a break if you need it, because I don't want you to do anything that hurts your back. Okay, flip it on over. If you want to try the rear plank with us, great. If you want a bridge, also great. This time I'm going to do it to my hands. You can do it to whatever you'd like to do it to. When I push myself up, I'm not going to lock my elbows. I'm just going to have them straight. I like my hands facing this way. You might like yours in a different position. Whatever is comfortable for you. Pull your shoulders down. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Tighten your belly, buttocks and thighs. Ready? Get set. Go. You're going to push those hips up off the mat. I find this easier than being on my elbows because my lever here is longer. Remember, I've got a little bend in them. Flex your feet. You can point your feet. I want you to make sure your thighs are tight, your abdomen is tight, and your glutes are tight. Your neck can relax. You're just hanging out. You're going to feel this probably more in your upper body than the middle of your body or your lower body. That's okay. That's what we're working. Done. Good work. Take a look at the size of your arms compared to the size of your legs. You'll understand why it's a little bit harder on your upper body than your lower body. Plus, you're holding up more of your body with your arms than with your legs because you're higher up. Okay. Again, enough talk. Side planks again. If you did one side before and held it, do the other side now. If you rotated, you can join me in rotating again. Slide down a bit so I don't tear up my mat. Stack your shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles, one on top of the other, straight up and down. Pull your shoulders down, push your chest up, tighten your belly, buttocks, and thighs. Ready, get set, go. You know what? I meant to do this one to my hands. So I'm going to do it to my hands. You do not have to. But since I did the others to my hands, I figured I would do this one to my hands. I just forgot. Pull those shoulders down, away from your ears. For the side plank, I find being on my hands harder. Why? Because you tend to be on one hand at a time, most of the time. And if you're holding that plank, you're on that hand, whoa, the entire time. Come on down. All right, regular plank again. So, I'm just going to move my mat. Again, you can do it to your elbows or your hands. And if you're feeling really strong, you could alternate between the two. You could do elbows up to hands and back down to elbows. Your choice. Pull your shoulders down, squeeze your shoulder blades together, tighten your belly, buttocks, and thighs. Ready, get set, go. You choose, hands or elbows. I'm going to alternate between the two. But you don't have to. You can sit on your elbows, you can sit on your hands, or you can switch. You can be to your knees, you can be to your feet. You can switch. This is your workout for you, not for me. Pull your shoulders down. Tighten your belly button to your spine. We are done. All right, rear plank. Rear plank, I cannot switch from my elbows to my hands. If you want to give that a shot, go ahead. I have to put my butt down every time, so I'm just going to do it to my hands because I like that one better. It feels better for my body, but you do what's best for you. Pull your shoulders down, squeeze your shoulder blades together, tighten your belly, your glutes and your thighs. Ready, get set. Push those hips up off the mat. Breathe, relax your neck, squeeze your glutes. If you find this to be easy, you could add in a leg lift. I'm going to leave my legs down because I'm going to chew up my mat otherwise. Glutes tight, thighs tight, abs tight, elbows soft, neck relaxed. You're just holding your head there. Breathe. You're looking good. Okay, come on down. All right, for our last set, we're going to do the side plank. So, I think I'm going to do 15 seconds on one side and 15 seconds on the other side. I'd like you to try that too, but again, you do what's best for you. I'll do this one to my elbow so I can see my hand. Okay, ready? Get set, and Stack your shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles. Tighten your belly, buttocks, and thighs. Go. So 15 seconds on this side, then we'll rotate to the other side and do 15 seconds there. Chest is up, shoulders are down, belly is tight. Arm can be wherever you want it. Ready? Switch. Other side. Chest up, shoulders down, belly tight, glutes tight, thighs tight, abs tight, thighs tight, glutes tight, neck knot. Arm is wherever you want it. Breathe. We are done. Good work. Probably should have turned to face you, but that would have taken longer and then we would have messed up the 30 seconds. Okay, so our planks are done. Grab some water if you'd like, and we get to stay on the floor actually, so don't get up unless you need to get up to get your water. Okay. All right, next on the agenda is going to be a two-leg raise. So it's like a plank, and that you're using your abdominal muscles too, not just your leg muscles. You're going to lie down with your head on your arm and your legs out to your side. You're resting that head down. You're going to tighten your belly. You can use your hands as a kickstand to help support you. And basically, you're going to bring your two legs up and down using your core and your leg muscles. Ready? Get set. Go. So these muscles are working to help pull those legs up and down. These muscles are working. These muscles are working. These muscles should be relaxed. Abdominals, thighs, glutes. Feet can be doing whatever you want your feet to do. I'm not worried as much about them. Try to keep them relaxed maybe. Use these muscles here. We're going to do 30 seconds on this side, 30 seconds on the other side. Then we're going to do clams. So roll it on over. I'm going to flip around so that I can still see you. All right, other side. Able to do this without hitting my bureau and where we can still see each other. Okay, rest that head down on your arm. Stack your shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles. Tighten your belly. Relax your neck. Ready? Get set. Go. Lift those legs up and down. Use your core. Up and down. Looking good. Since we're going to be doing 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, we're only going to do 2 sets instead of 3 of these. Neck is relaxed. Use your abdomen, your glutes, and your thighs. All right, rest on down. Okay, you're going to stay here. You're going to bend your legs so that your knees are in front of you. Your feet are lined up approximately with your hips. Make sure your hips are one on top of the other. Your knees are one on top of the other. That'll help you make sure you're there. Put your hand on the top part of your buttock, and we're going to open and close and do a clam. If you find this to be easy, you could lift your top leg up. It's up to you. Relax your neck down, tighten your belly. These muscles right here to open and close your leg. Let's go. Join me when you're ready. Try to relax your head down on your neck. Open and close. Again, if you find it to be easy, you can have that top leg up. Open and close. You want to be using the muscles that are just behind your hip bone. Medial glute. Open and close. Relax your neck. You don't have to hold your head up. You're not lifting that leg up as much as you're rotating at that hip. Muscle. All right, we are done. Let's go over to the other side. Okay, so same thing over here. Head rests down on your arm. Knees are slightly in front of you. Knees are lined up. Hips are lined up. Shoulders are lined up. Belly is tight. Hand goes right here so you can feel that muscle working. And join me when you're ready. Open, close. Remember, you can have the foot down or you could have it up. But it's a rotation more so than a lift. So we're not lifting, we're rotating. Open, close, like a clam. Relax that neck down. Open, close. Core is engaged. Neck is not. And we are done. All right, we're going to do this leg again. You're going to straighten your legs out. And now we're going to do a single leg raise. So you're using your abductor muscles. You're using your core. Ready? Join me when you can. Straight leg raise. Open, close. Good. Neck is relaxed. You don't need to raise that leg high. Lots of people think they need to go really high. You end up using more quad when you do that. A small range of your motion lets you use those muscles on the outside of your leg. Helps to strengthen around the knee and the hip. Try to keep those hips stacked. Try to not roll forward or back. If it hurts the hip that you're lying on, then you can roll back more onto your buttock. Or you could put a little bit more cushion under your hip. All right, we are done. We're going to flip it over. So let's go to the other side. Join me when you're ready. So we're doing the single leg raise on this side. Stack your shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles. Tighten your belly, buttocks, and thighs. Ready? Small range of motion. Here we go. Up and down. These muscles here. Helps to strengthen the outside of your knee. Helps to strengthen your hip. Keep that core engaged, and it will help to strengthen that as well. Neck is relaxed. Small range of motion. You don't have to rest that leg down, but if you want to give your leg a little break, by all means do. Rest it down and lift it back up again. And we are done with our first set of all of these. Okay, so now we're going to stay here, and we're going to do the two leg raise. This is again more for the abdomen. This will fill a little bit because we just worked those muscles, but it shouldn't be too bad because we're primarily trying to hit here. So remember this one is legs up and down. You can use this leg to support that leg if this leg is tired. All right, relax your neck. Ready, get set, go. Using these muscles here. Neck is relaxed. We're only doing 2 sets of these. So this is our last set. Neck is relaxed. Good. Keep that belly button engaged. Use these obliques. Up and down. You can have your hand here. You can have your hand here. You can have your hand here. I like to feel the muscles working. We are done. Flip it on over to the other side now. Okay. 2 leg raise. Head down on your arm. Stack your shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles. Why do I say it over and over again? Because it's easy to forget. And that way you don't have to think about it. You let me do that work. All right, remember we're using the obliques here, transverse abdominals. So belly button to your spine, neck relaxed, ready, get set. Both legs are going up and down. Using these muscles and obviously these muscles and these muscles. Neck is relaxed, up and down. You can use that hand on the ground as long as you don't tighten up your neck. You can use that for leverage. If it hurts the hip, adjust so that it doesn't. Using these muscles, raise and lower. Neck is relaxed. Keep it relaxed. Use your core. Use your legs. Use your glutes. 3 seconds. And we are done. All right. We are clamming next. So, bend those knees. Ready? Let's go. Open, close. Neck is relaxed. Open and close those legs. Good. Your top leg can be down on your foot, or you can lift it up, but you still want to open and close, even if you have that foot up. Neck is relaxed. That medial glute, you can have your hand there. Helps you try to feel what you're trying to use. Again, not a big muscle, but an important muscle for stability. All right, let's flip it on over. Other side. Join me when you're ready. Okay, clam is next. Clam on the other side. Now we're clamming on this side. So, knees are slightly in front. Knees are stacked. Hips are stacked. Ankles are stacked. And your shoulders are stacked. Your belly. Ready. Get set. Go. Open, close. Open, close. It's not so much a lift as an open and a close. How we're doing on time. All right. Open and close. Good. So we've done a lot of legs and core. And then we're going to do some upper body. Neck is relaxed. And we are done with this guy. Straight leg raise. Hand is rested down on your arm. Single leg raise going up and down. Ready, stacked, belly tight, up and down. Neck is relaxed. Small range of motion. Looking good. Keep yourself stacked. Try to not lean forward or back. Deep muscles here. Small range of motion. You can rest at the bottom if you need to, but don't use your neck. Keep your neck out of it. Arm can be wherever you'd like. Foot can be doing whatever you want. We're using the leg. We are done. Other side. Our last one of these before we get to move on to upper body. Okay. Down on your arm. Neck is relaxed. You're going to stack those legs, hips, knees, and shoulders. Ready, get set, go. Bring that leg up and down. Small range of motion. Neck is not helping. Core is engaged. You're using the leg, you're using the glute. Hold yourself in place using your abdomen. Breathe. Neck is relaxed. Up and down, using the outer thigh, strengthening the outside of that knee. And we are done. All right, you get your soup cans or your dumbbells again. We're going to start out on the floor. We're going to do a lat pullover. So, grab your weights. If you have a heavier set and a lighter set, you might want to grab those. We're going to do a lat pullover, and then a chest fly, and then triceps. So join me when you're ready. Okay, so can I do my fly? I sure can. Okay, so when you're picking up your weights, you can pick it up with this arm with some help, and then you want the other one down here so you're not using your rotator cuff to try to pick up that weight. Okay, the first exercise, I need to move my hair. Here, treat. The first exercise is going to be a lat pullover, so you're going to be using the muscles on your upper back, on the back side of your shoulder blades. Those are your latissimus dorsi muscles. So you're going to start with your dumbbells straight up in the air. You're going to put a little tiny bend in your elbows, and then you're going to bring those arms up over your head using your shoulder joint as the mover and using those lats. I want you to push your belly button into your spine. You can have your knees up and feet flat. You can have your legs out straight, or you can have your knees up and your legs up. You choose what's best for you. I like this position, but you choose what's best for you. Push your belly button to your spine, relax your neck, tuck your chin in, and we're going down and up. Join me when you're ready. Down and up. Chin is tucked in, neck is relaxed. Down and up. Using the upper back, using the abdomen, using the arms. Your triceps are helping. Keep those arms in position. Notice my elbow joint isn't moving. It stays pretty stationary, but my shoulder joint is moving. You're going to move the elbow joint on the exercise after this next one. This next one is going to be a chest fly. What that looks like is you're going to hold your dumbbells facing each other. You're going to open your arms. Your elbows are going to come towards the floor, but the dumbbells don't. And then you come back up. So you've got just about the same bend in your elbows at the bottom as you do at the top. It's a little straighter at the top, but not straight at the bottom. Tuck your chin in, pull your shoulders down, push your belly button to your spine. Let's go. Join me when you're ready. Open, close. Neck is relaxed. Look at the ceiling or close your eyes. Use your chest, not your neck. Remember, your dumbbells don't have to get anywhere near the floor. You can bring those dumbbells all the way together. And remember, your dumbbells don't have to be dumbbells. They can be soup cans. They can be bags filled with sand. They can be whatever you found in your house that's heavy enough. All right, the next one is going to be, adjust myself away from the bureau a little bit. Now my elbow joint's moving. My shoulder's going to stay in place, and I'm going to bend and straighten my arms. Okay. So then we're working the back of your arms, your triceps, push your belly button to your spine. Ready, get set, bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Breathe. Neck is relaxed. You're using your arms. Bend and straighten. Belly button to your spine. We are done. All right, we're going to go back to the lat pullover. So, set my watch. Okay, chin is tucked in, neck and shoulders are down. Grab your dumbbells or your soup cans or your Ziploc bags filled with sand or rocks or whatever you've got. Let's go. Arms are going to be basically straight. You're moving the shoulder joint. I was conversing with one gentleman over the internet, and he said he resorted to going out to his toolbox and getting some heavy tools to use. That's great. Whatever works for you. If you can find two things that are approximately the same weight, if they're not exactly the same weight, you could do it like put the heavier one in one hand for one set and then in the other hand for the next set. All right, we're done with that one. Chest fly. Join me when you're ready. That's the open close. Chin is tucked in. Belly button is pushed to your spine. Open close. Chin is tucked in. Neck and shoulders are relaxed. Open close. Looking good. All right, triceps, hold those arms up. You're going to bend and straighten at the elbow. Bend and straighten. I may have to go with a lighter set of soup cans for my next set. You guys are feeling heavy. Chin is tucked in, neck and shoulders are relaxed. Doesn't matter what the weight is as long as you get fatigued. And fatigue is making those muscles tired. Done. Good work. All right. I really am going to grab my lighter soup cans. So, bear with me a second. And what we're going to do is the same thing again. Lat pull over, chest fly, triceps. And then we're done. Okay. So, arms are straight up in the air. Slight bend in the elbows. Ready? Push your belly button to your spine and move that shoulder joint, lower and raise. Chin is tucked in, neck is relaxed. Sometimes I do a couple of workouts in a day or workouts day after day so that I can record these, which I love doing. But my arms are fatigued, so good for me. That means that I'm building muscle. Don't worry, I do take days off. I just didn't take yesterday off. Okay, now we're going to open close. Chest fly. Breathe. Chin is tucked in. Plus, I've been doing a bunch of manual labor at-home projects. So that's been fun too, but also a bit of a workout. So my arms are feeling it. If yours are the same way, great. If you find these to be too easy, try to find something a little bit heavier around the house. Okay, triceps now. And this is our last set. Here we go. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. At the elbow. Your dumbbells can come to the crown of your head. Your dumbbells could go towards the floor. You do not have to set them on the floor. A range of motion that is comfortable for you is what I want you to do. Chin is tucked in. Neck is relaxed. All right, we are done. Let's see how we're doing on our timing here. Okay. All right. Next on the agenda, shoulder press. Now, you can do this exercise standing up. I am going to do it on the floor because when I do it standing, you can't see my hands. So I thought, oh, I'll do it on the floor. But you can absolutely do this exercise standing. You're going to take your weights into your hands, unless you have some serious shoulder issues, in which case I want you to walk over to a wall and walk your fingers up and down that wall, up and down the wall with your arms in front of you. If you feel strong enough, we're going to do a shoulder press with our dumbbells. If you're standing, I want your tush slightly back. If you're on your knees, I want your core, your belly button tight and your glutes tight. It's a different position for standing. The tush is slightly back. You can't really tighten your glutes in that position, but you can have your abs tight. These muscles are going to be relaxed. These muscles are going to be working. You're going to take your dumbbells, put them on your shoulders. You do not have to be on your knees. If it hurts your knees to be on them, stand up by all means. When you're standing, you could have your feet next to each other, or 1 foot in front and 1 foot behind. Torso is going to be tall, shoulders are going to be down, and we're going to push these dumbbells up and down towards the ceiling in a range of motion that works for you. People always ask me, do my arms have to get all the way straight? No. They ask me, do my arms have to be straight up and down, or can I go out to the side some? Yes, going out to the side some is fine. I don't want you to throw the weights up. If you start to get tired, do 1 arm at a time. Whatever works for you. Pardon my allergies. You can sniffle. All right, bicep curls are next. So you're just going to bring those dumbbells down, and you're going to curl them up and down. Remember, you can do this standing. In fact, I'll do it standing. You can do this one standing. The only reason I'm doing it from my knees is so you can see my shoulders at the top. Roll your shoulders back and down. Tighten your belly, buttocks, and thighs. And you're going to curl those dumbbells up and down with your elbows locked at your sides. Join me when you're ready. Breathe. Elbows stay at your sides. You control those weights the whole time. Don't let them throw you down. You control them. Belly button to your spine. Chest up, shoulders down. Breathe. If you find that you're getting tired, you can do 1 arm at a time. We're doing 3 sets, so if after this set you're fatigued, find something a little lighter that you can use. Alrighty, shoulder press. So you see, this is why I'm not doing the shoulder press standing, because you can't see my hands. So I'm going to get back down on my knees. You do not have to do that. You can stay standing. Torso tall, shoulders down, belly tight. Join me when you're ready. Up and down. I already went to my lighter weights, and I have an even lighter set if I need them. Remember, you can do 1 arm at a time. You don't have to do the 2 together. If you're fatigued, you can be done. Congratulations, you picked weights to help you build muscle. Take a break, and then you'll try the 3rd set with us if you can. Remember, 1 arm at a time is fine. All right, bicep curls. Here we go. I'll stay on the floor this time. Torso tall, shoulders down. I'm tightening my belly and buttocks. If you're standing, your tush is back and your belly's tight. Let's go. Up and down. Elbows are locked at your sides. They're not flailing around. They're locked at my sides. My chest is up. My core is engaged. Looking good, gang. You are strong. We have 1 more set of each of these after this one, and then we're done. And we get to stretch together. All right, shoulders. So you can be standing, you can be kneeling. Ready? Go. Arms are going up and down. This is your last set. If you're standing, your tush is slightly back. I don't want you to lean back. That's why that tush is back. If you're on your knees, your glutes are tight. And everybody has tight abdomen. Belly button pushed to your spine. Remember, you can do 1 arm at a time. If, like me, you're getting tired, that's great. Neck is relaxed. We are done. Bicep curls. I'll stand up again, maybe. All right. Torso tall, shoulders down, belly tight. Here we go. Curl those elbows up and down. Your belly button is pushed to your spine. Got a little bend in your knees. Your tush is slightly back. You're not leaning back. This is our last strength exercise. Then we get to stretch. Breathe. Remember, if you're fatiguing, 1 arm at a time. Just control those weights the whole time. Don't bring your neck into it. Don't bring your back into it. We are done. Congratulations, good work. All right, move your suitcase or your dumbbells out of the way. We're going to do a quick stretch. that'll take us to a full hour. 50 minutes of strength, 10 minutes of stretching. Okay, start with me down on the floor, please. My mat closer to my screen. Okay, on your back. You're going to bring your arms straight up over your head if you can. If they don't go straight up over your head, don't worry about it. If that doesn't work for your shoulders or your space, that's okay. Chin is tucked in, neck and shoulders are relaxed. Now bring your arms down by your sides. Pull your toes and fingers towards your head. Push your shoulders down. Breathe. Relax your neck. Let it all flop. Bring your knees up. Put your feet flat. Take your right ankle. Put it on your left side. Push your right knee away. You're going for a stretch somewhere in this area. You could also reach your hands behind your left leg. Gently pull that leg up. Make sure your chin is tucked in and your shoulders are down. Breathe. Stretching that medial glute, stretching your piriformis, your outer thigh, your knee, your glutes a little bit, your low back a little bit. All right, set that left foot down on the ground, straighten your right leg up in the air. We're doing a hamstring stretch next. Straighten your left leg out on the mat. Thought I could handle my hair up. I couldn't. Chin is tucked in, shoulders are down. Try to get both legs as straight as you can. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, try to flex both feet as much as you can. You might be able to see my legs shaking. That's okay. It's fatigued. Pull that leg a little closer and move your right ankle around. If your right knee bends a little, that's okay. Make sure your chin is tucked in and your shoulders are still down. Now bring your arms out to your sides like you're a letter T with your palms facing the ceiling. I move myself so that I have enough room to get my leg down, just about anyway. Nice deep breaths. Stretching out that outer thigh, stretching out the outer knee, stretching out the outer ankle, the low back, the back of the hips, up across the abdomen and then down the ribs and that right arm. Tighten your belly, take your left hand, put it by the inside of your right thigh, hug that right knee into your chest. If I'm going a little more quickly than you would like, feel free to do any of these stretches afterward. Those that feel the best, maybe do them again. Set your right foot down on the ground, take your left ankle, put it on your right thigh, push your left knee away. Tuck your chin in, relax your shoulders. If you want, you can pull that right leg up now. Hands go behind your left thigh. Retuck the chin and shoulders because they tend to creep up. And breathe. Set your right foot down on the ground if you lifted it up. Straighten your left leg up in the air. Straighten your right leg out on your mat. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, try to get both legs as straight as you can. Flex both feet as much as you can. Tuck your chin in and pull your shoulders down. You'd be amazed that this can also be a shoulder stretch and a neck stretch. Pull that left leg a little closer. Move your left ankle around. It's okay if your knee bends. Just keep that chin tucked in. Circle in each direction, point and flex, whatever feels good to you. Now bring your arms out to your sides like you're a letter T. You're going to take that left leg and drop it over to your right. Tuck your chin in, relax your shoulders. Just let your body hang there. Feel the stretch from the outside of your left ankle to the inside of your fingers. Try to get those arms out, your hands straight, unflexed fingers. Tighten your belly. Take your right hand, put it by the inside of your left leg, and now hug your left knee into your chest. Tuck your chin in, push your shoulders down, pull up with only your arms. All right, add your right leg to it. Now both knees are hugged in. You can roll a little left and a little right. Stop in the middle, bottoms of your feet face the ceiling, happy baby stretch. You can reach down your legs toward your shins or your ankles, or even the bottoms of your feet. Tuck your chin in. Gently pull those knees towards your armpits. If you're tight like me, you won't get too far. If you're loose, you could maybe even put your knees on the ground behind your head. If you're tighter than me, you can't even grab your feet. It doesn't matter. You just want to stretch your body. All right, let go of those legs. Tighten your belly. We're going to roll over or roll up onto your side or your stomach for a quad stretch. Stretch, not scratch. So some people like to lie on their side to do their quad stretches. I like to lie on my stomach. I want you to do what's best for you. This is what it'll look like if you're doing it on your side. You're going to bring this heel towards the buttock. Again, I prefer to be on my stomach. I like my fist under my forehead, my other arm back by my side. I don't care which leg you do now. The leg that has the arm by it, whether you're on your stomach or your side, you're going to bend that leg so you bring your heel towards your buttock. If you can grab your pant leg, sock, shoe, foot, or ankle to give it a little assist, great. If not, just pull with your hamstring, bring your heel towards your buttock. If you cramp up in the back of your thigh of the leg that is bent, straighten it out, take a break, and then try again. Breathe. Deliberately relax your neck and shoulders. Breathe in and out deeply. All right, let's switch sides. So if you're on your side, please roll to the other side. If you're on your stomach, please put the other fist under your forehead. Then you're going to bend the other leg. Bring your heel towards your buttock, either with the assist of your hand or without. Remember, though, if you cramp up in the back of your leg, please straighten it out and then try again. If you cramp up a second time, you get to take a break, but make sure you drink more because you may not be drinking enough, and that may be why you're cramping up. Deliberately relax your neck and shoulders. All right, let go of that leg. Come on up onto your elbows. Drop your head down. Stretch out the back of your neck. Breathe. You can either stay there, or if it feels good to you, you can come on up into a cobra stretch, stretching out your front. Some people feel this in your back, but you're actually stretching the front of your body. All right, come on up onto your hands and knees now. Push your back up, drop your head down into a cat stretch. Drop your back down, lift your head up into a cow stretch. And then push your back up, drop your head down again. From this position, sit back on your feet. Drop your head down between your arms. Walk your arms as far away from your body as you can. Relax your neck, stretch your lats. Now shift your hips over one foot. Walk your hands to the opposite edge of your mat and lean away. Relax your neck. Walk your hands back to the middle. Shift your hips over the other foot. Walk your hands to the opposite edge of the mat and lean away. Remember to relax your neck. Come on back to the middle. Come on up onto your knees. I'm going to face you, but you can do this way as well. You're going to take one leg and put it in front of you. The leg that is back, that arm's going to go up, bend behind your head, tuck your chin in, push your head back into your hand. Try to get your torso as tall as you can, stretching your triceps and your hip flexor. You can also gently come forward as long as this knee doesn't go in front of this toe. Torso as tall as you can so you get a nice big stretch in the front of your hip. Chin is tucked in, push your head back into your hand to stretch your triceps. Let's switch sides. The leg that's back, that arm's going to go up, bend behind your head, tuck your chin in, push your head back into your hand, get your torso as tall as you can, and then you can gently come forward. Remember, your chin is tucked in and your torso is erect to stretch the hip flexor and the triceps. Breathe, keep your shoulders down. All right, one more set of stretches. We get to stand up for this one. One leg in front, one leg behind, back leg is straight. Roll your shoulders back and down. We're stretching the top part of the calf of the leg that is back. Now, keeping that heel down, bend that back leg slightly. You'll feel that stretch change. It gets a little lower down your calf, a little deeper towards your bone. You might feel it in your ankle or your heel, the bottom of your foot. Let's switch sides. Last stretch. Back leg is straight, back heel is down. Roll your shoulders back and down. Good. Now bend that back leg slightly. That. Exactly an hour. I didn't have a plan when we started, but that's how we ended up. Give me a deep breath in. And down. In and out. While you go down and in. And and out. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you feel strong. I hope you'll keep exercising. You can do this video again. We have lots on the North Suburban YMCA's website. Please stay healthy and safe. Please keep exercising and stay strong. I hope to see you back at the Y soon.